Okay, someone asked a while back if I would occasionally also do reviews on some, like, Smackdown. So, Smackdown for February 12th. A lot of the crew is overseas for the Abu Dhabi shows, and the Middle Eastern shows. So we get a much more truncated show. A lot smaller roster. But ironically, they make it work. Sounds really crazy. It does seem that they have a smaller roster, they actually get an overall better show. We begin with Kane and Big Show, because that's the Authority group, talking about a tag team turmoil match with lots of the jobber teams. Ironically, you're like, man, I thought the tag division was really small, but look, there's Miz and Mizdow, Los Matadores, Slater Gator, The Ascension, the Usos. So who are they going to be involved with? Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, but you think, but they're going to face each other in like a little over a week at Fastlane. How could they go as the tag team? And did we just see that, like, on Raw? So that's a little over an hour of the event. We begin with Bray Wyatt versus R-Truth, and he just blows through R-Truth like he's nothing. I do think what they need to start doing with Bray Wyatt is he needs to start like capturing the lower mid-card faces. Yeah, he can do a storyline where, let's say he's, I don't know, like collecting the discarded remnants of humanity, something like that. Then you have him take people like Ziggler, not Ziggler, sorry, like Ziggler actually be an awesome person to have him take and twist into like into a heel character. But people like, you know, like a Ryder or a Swagger, an R-Truth, maybe even a couple of the divas like a Naomi and Emma, or one of the Matadores, and you have them just occasionally beat these guys, take them back, have them come back a couple weeks later as a heel character. Build Bray as this guy who's going to, if he defeats you, he may or may not kidnap you and totally brainwash you into one of his own. That way then, he can become a character who has a little bit more of an edge to him, because he's essentially kidnapping people and brainwashing them. It also allows you to take characters who have grown stale, turn them heel, do the brainwashing thing, then whenever you turn them face, you just have them like break free. And that's it, there you go, done. Piece of cake. Adam Rose took on Fandango. Man, either one of those two would be awesome for the Bray Wyatt and make you a heel stable. I like the heel turn for Adam Rose. I have no idea why he's facing Fandango. Fandango is not a face. Fandango is not over. And again, we get a thing where they begin piping in crowd noises. Fandango wins, and it's like, brrrr, and they pan to the crowd, and the crowd's just sitting down. So Fandango's over Adam Rose, again. Paige takes on Summer Rae, in a match that was decent. Paige pulled a lot of unique moves out of Summer Rae. You could tell Paige was really working this match to try to get as much as she could out of Summer. Not a bad match. Paige wins by the PTO. Bellas are doing something related to commentary, like, oh, we were always picked on. We're not the cookie cutter cuties. Nikki's like, I'm not going to take home to mom. They really do need to limit their mic time. They do just come off like, oh, we're the pretty girls and we're snippy. And then they cut to like a Total Divas promo and like they're all hanging out and having fun. If you're going to use Total Divas, like here's the behind the scenes thing. And it's like Paige, Brie, and Nikki drinking and like having fun. And then you cut back to like SmackDown. They're like, oh yeah, I'll make sure what a real woman is and a diva and what a total diva is. She tries to hang out with us on the show, and it's like, no. No, it does not work. Sorry. And then we go to Tag Team Turmoil. First group out, Miz and Mizdow. They get flat out annihilated. I think Bryan gets the victory on this one. We also had the Usos. The Usos and these two guys actually had the best match out of this whole sequence. Daniel Bryan has the Usos on the outside. He's just kicking the bejesus out of him. And Reigns comes out, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. We can't win out here. So he's never heard of count out. Get them in the ring. Daniel Bryan's like, this is what I do. This is how I win matches. And the moment where it's like Roman Reigns showing concern for his family members. And I'm like, this is good. This is good. He breaks up, a couple of pinfalls. And then he turns it on. It's like Superman punch. They do a good job. I mean, that match told a really good story. And I was like, man, Reigns, turn heel and feud with the Usos and The Rock. Feud with your family members. And I think we could put some really good stories out of them. I mean, that sequence was done very, very well. Los Matadores. Yeah, I think I belong through. Slater Gator. I sneezed and another team came out. The Ascension just beat the crap out of them. And then lost by DQ. Alright. So this has been your last team. Kane and Big Show. Since Reigns has come back from injury, it's been all him and Big Show. And at this point in time, he has flat out destroyed Big Show repeatedly. Big Show does not come off like a threat at all. Kane, Daniel Bryan has flat out destroyed Kane. Kane does not come off like a credible threat. You can't constantly put two people who are not a threat to two other people in matches. You'd be like, oh man, they're totally a threat. No, they're not a threat. Not a threat at all. No. Kane and Big Show don't get along because Big Show knocks out Kane. They eat the finishers. Big knees. 1, 2, 3. Show gets beaten. Alright. So, the Authority's breaking up? And if they are, maybe that Bray or Wyatt turn you into a heel staple might actually work. So, all in all, the Tag Team Turmoil, for it being, I think, like an hour and 15 minutes of the show proper, did a pretty good job. The one with the Usos was great. Everyone else you could tell was just fodder. But they gave them a lot of time. Which, Daniel Bryan, I've seen him wrestle 75 minutes almost nonstop, so he could do it easily. And I was like, man, of all the times you could have thrown in like a different tag team could have come in at the very end. You could have thrown out, well, it might be overseas. If you would have had, like, the newly authoritized, whatever. If you would have branded Kid and Cesaro as the new, like, tag team portion of the Authority and removed Kane and Big Show, you would have an awesome Authority stable. Rollins, Kid, Cesaro, and Natalya, so you actually can have a diva in the Authority stable who actually could help impose their will on the Divas division. And if they need to, bring in Steph for a big payoff match. Done. Just put a check in the win column, and that's it. You would have 3 phenomenal workers, 2 of which are in desperate need of the push. Natalya, great worker, cannot talk to save her life. Would definitely benefit from a heel run. Would make her a very impressive character. So maybe they'll drop those 2 guys, and maybe they'll drop the Clydesdales, maybe a couple of racehorses.